Hi, welcome to today's tutorial on Marketline. Marketline is a great tool for company and industry research. Now, there's two ways of using Marketline. You can do searches by keywords up here, or you can browse by industry, which will take you through all the categories for the different types of information that's available on Marketline. Now, first off, let's just do a sample search for makeup. So we type in makeup there, we'll run our search. We can see all the results we've got when we run that search. Up the top, you can see we have different industries, analyst insight reports, company reports, case studies, company news, financial deals, and countries. You can see it just shows quickly 3 reports there, but there's actually 211, and we can view all those if we wanted to. There's 3 company reports there on display, 3 case studies, company news, financial deals, countries, and analyst insights there. We can also refine this information with the refining filters on the right. So to break it down by industry type, you can see there's a number of industries displayed there. If we select more, it displays all the industries. We can break it down by geography and by publication date, or we can run a refining search just there. To pop in and have a look at one of these reports, just select, for instance, this top one, Japan Hand and Body Care. When we click on that, it brings up the full report, and we can browse through the contents here on the right. So we just click on the right on these contents headings, and it brings up more information there. We can download that PDF if we want to. Let's just select Home. Now, if we want to focus our search on just one particular thing, we can, over on the right, click on the category. So say if we wanted to look for leather goods in companies, and we'll run that search. So here's leather goods and companies, all the companies active in the leather goods area. And once again, we can refine that material over on the right by the industry, by geography, and by recency of publication. So that searches by keyword. If we want to browse by the type of industry or the area, you can see we have these options for browsing down here. Just putting the mouse over the top of the particular word gives us the options. So we can see all the industries here. If we wanted to browse through all the financial industry material, we'd go up to financial services, click on that, and you can see all the industries, the data sets, and the companies that are active in financial services. And we can narrow it down into the subcategory of financial services over here on the right. We can also use the geography refining filters and the publication date as well. Similarly, we can look at geography, so if we wanted to see what particular industries or companies were active in particular areas, regions, or particular countries, we could use those. We can look for companies by the area, so we can see all the companies active in the auto industry or retailing or any of these areas. And lastly, we have some great data sets available on Marketline. So now we're just going to do a quick comparison of what's on Marketline to the IBISWorld product. So a little bit more coverage of what's on Marketline and comparing that to IBISWorld. IBISWorld is really in-depth material for Australia and China. So it mainly only covers those 2 countries, but it's really, really good for those 2 countries. Marketline may be less depth for Australia, but it covers a lot more countries. 215 countries are covered in Marketline. There's a lot more industry profiles, 4,000 industry profiles on Marketline compared to 700 for IBIS. Way more company profiles in Marketline, 30,000, and there's 2,000 in IBIS. And IBIS has a lot of other, and Marketline has a lot of other material as well. Country stats data, data sets, case studies, and Marketline also has SWOT analysis that you can look at. It also does M&A and various different types of financial deals tracking. Now, both IBISWorld and Marketline have business environment country risk reports, so they're both good for that.